Stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
And we are coming at you live from Better to Legit here at Cranston High School for tonight's edition of the Fans Only Sports Network boys volleyball stream featuring the Cranston East Thunderbolts and the East Greenwich Avengers. I'm Tim Yoon here on Play-by-Play, joined by Andy Wu on camera and analyst. And Andy, this team has been off to an 0-3 start, and right now they're doing a lot of shifts. Plus, the Jets of Lee Vargas injury not really helping them out early here. What can they do to, try and get at least a win going for them? Actually, good question, Andy. What do you think? What do you think Cranston has to do this game?
Oh, they better put in all the effort they can. They're going on, according to my knowledge, 3-0 right now.
Yeah, hopefully they go 3-0. That's the best chance, the lowest possible chance you can go out with a 3-2 5-set victory, and just try and get a win by any means possible. So a different look at the starting lineup today, featuring Xingyu Wang. You saw him in a couple minutes of action in the fourth set. Last game versus Glasgow, they lost 3-1 there. And Andy, how do you think Xingyu will do today?
Xingyu's going to be pretty good. I know it. He had a good performance at Classical. I know he's going to do good here.
Yeah, relied on a lot by Coach Diggs.
You can even hear him screaming in the background.
Relied on a lot by Coach Diggs in that fourth set, and we'll have to see here what he can produce this game with a starting opportunity here. It's Thunderbolts Avengers here live on the Fans Only Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break.
Just like that.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back.
Get up, Tim.
senior number 11, Braden Stanger. A junior, number 12, Michael Debransky. And the libero is a junior, number 1, Spencer Warburg. The assistant coaches are Michelle Gramley and Jimmy Galucio, and the head coach is Dean Porter. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Cranston East Thunderbolts. At middle hitter, a senior, number 10, Hunter Maloney. At center, a sophomore, number 11, Caleb Shum. At outside hitter, a junior, number 13, Xingyu Wang.
Thank you!
At middle hitter, a senior captain, number 19, Jackson Rennick. At outside hitter, a junior, number 23, Tim Calixto. At outside hitter, a sophomore, number 24, Charles Pinsins. And at libero, a junior, number 4, Larry Yin. The assistant coach is Nick Chetty, and the head coach is Jamal Gates.
All right, and welcome back to you from the Gym here at Cranston High School East for Thunderbolts Avengers here as we head for a 6 o'clock game start here at 6:02 p.m. Eastern Standard here in Cranston, Rhode Island, with a very hot 85-degree weather. Hopefully shouldn't affect the Bolts too much as they are playing indoors, but still the windows of this place narrowly aiding them for both sides actually. Jimmy here on play-by-play, joined by Andy Rueck, cameraman and analyst duty. Andy, how are you doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing great. Should be a fun matchup in what should be the winless Bolts seeking, or at least trying to seek, their first win of the season against East Greenwich. Thunderbolts 0-3 on the season, looking for their first win after losses to the Mount St. Charles, North Smithfield Co-op, Cheraho, and Glasgow as of late, lost there 3-1. Larry Yin, Hunter Maloney, Caleb Shum, Xingyu Wang, Jackson Rennick, Tim Calixto, and Charles Pinsint at the starting helm for the Thunderbolts, while Spencer Warburton, Cole Arsenal, Max Silverman, Aaron Stang, Aiden Huff, Braden Stanger, and Michael Dobronsky all starting there for the Avengers. Again, an 85-degree day out here. And Andy, we are indoors, but with the windows of this place being pretty tantalizing, do you think that will have an effect on how each team plays?
Well, let's hope the room is well ventilated. Of course, it's going to degrade performance. It's pretty hot outside today. Looking at my watch, it's 86 degrees.
It's been mid to high 80s nearly basically the entire day, with 88 degrees pregame.
All right.
As East Greenwich will start things off first. Max Silverman, the junior, kicking things off. Go high to the middle. Received by the libero Yin. Laying up front is East Greenwich, firing away, but
the net.
Let's go. Michael Dobronsky tried to go for the slam right there, but a little bit too low of an angle or hard of an angle to make an impact there. East with serving ability. Xingyu Wang will be subbed out for another one of these players that played during the fourth set. It'll be Christian Rivera. He'll fire it away. Received by Stanger. At the right side, received by Yin. Nice dig right there. Pinsins keeping it in play. Shum bringing it over. Set up toward the middle, and that'll be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And that'll be 2-0. And it'll be Rivera. Right side. And that'll be
out of bounds again.
Out of bounds. Then another serve for Christian Rivera.
Another serve by Rivera.
Set up Silverman. And Vincent with a one-hander to keep it in play. Fires away as Calixto receives a one-hand. Silverman, no Stanger again as that one will hit the net. Won't count though. First East Greenwich point of the set. Out on to serve now, Dobronsky, the junior. You see head coach Dean Porter up in front. Will fire it away, received by Yin de Libero. Used to play setter. Calixto, opposite hit. Set up to the outside, tip. Middle blocker, Rennick got his hands on it as Yin just fired one straight forward. Second point for East Greenwich. Dobronsky serving again. He hits Pinsent. Set up Shum, Calixto. Hits it from down low. And a nice one-handed chip right there by Stanger as he'll tie it up 3-3.
Number 12 with another serve.
And Larry in. Well, anybody else can't get to that one. East Greenwich, their first lead of the game. Fourth streak so far for the Avengers. As that 3-0 start has dwindled down to a 4-3 East Greenwich lead. Sutterbolt's down by 1. It's going to be a serve again by Dobronsky, who will hit it out of bounds. Back at 4. And it's going to be the sophomore Shum setting it up. Switch positions to the setter after the classical game. Firing away is Stanger, but received by Calixto. Good dig right there. As he'll hit it away! And that'll get back to Thunderbolts a lead. Rennick to serve. One of the senior captains, and most importantly, needs to step up as one of the leaders after the Jethro Vargas injury before the season started. That's been the biggest story of the season, as Libero not on the court right now, or at least not listed. And that'll give them the 5th point. Just a substitution error. Still 5-4 serving Spencer Warburton, the libero for East Greenwich. Up the middle high, received by Pinsent. As Calixto gets it inbound on the cross court. Yeah, and count the point for East Greenwich on the last few plays before with a substitution issue for Cranston East. They're back in play right here. A monstrous hit to the left corner. Tied up at 6. And we take our time here. It's going to be an issue right here, right now, with the referees, and they're going to retract Cranston East point. Pinson's firing away, but hit the net. Would have been blocked otherwise. 7th point for East Greenwich. 5-2 run for the Avengers. East starting off strong with a 3-0 run. Shum, oh, athleticism right there. Maloney will bring it over backwards. Hit by the middle blockers.
That's it.
Shum to Pinsons.
Pinsons.
Hits the middle and a lunging play as somehow the ball's still alive.
Oh, fumble.
Bad pass there by Dobronsky.
Wang back in for substitution.
Here's Tim Calixto. Firing away and hits the man deep. Michael Dobronsky to keep it inbounds and get the set and get the point. It'll be Calixto back at it again. On the left side. Oh my! Stanger with a dagger. And out to serve, Brandon Stanger. Stanger hits the middle tee in the libero. Set up to Wang using the left hand. And that'll go out of bounds and hits the wall. Tied at 8. Multiple lead changes early here. It'll be Yin to bring it away. Set up, Silverman just bringing it over there, just checking it up as Wang can't get the point to go. That'll be 9-8. Serving is Huff. Firing away, high reception by Yin. Pinsons using 2 hands to lob it over. Yeah, an unexpected play right there by Silverman. East wasn't ready for it. They're back up with a 2-point lead. Low, but over the net. Shum setting it up to Pinsons, who gets blocked, but Pinsons fires to Reddick. And that'll be too much heat right there. (11-8), largest lead for East Greenwich. Yin to Shum, Pinsons sending it over. And
So fires.
lucky play right there. And Reddick makes the change of play right there. Brings it back to a 2-point difference. 11-9. Pinsons to serve for East. Give it up on over, one-handed over, received by Calixto. Shum set up to Reddick. Hits it down the middle. It's going to be another serve for Pinsons. High setup, fires away. Pinsons can't get the angle on it. Back serving is Silverman. High up top. Out of bounds. Shane Wang subbed out. In and back is Christian Rivera. From the middle. Fire the dark,
Yes,
but
outs.
that'll be out of bounds. (13-11). Low serve in play. As Reddick gets past two and gets a kill. Reddick back deep. Launches from the right side and out of bounds. Rivera to Warburton. In and Rivera can't get his hands out enough. Back to a 3-point lead. It's Warburton again. Shoe fires away from the middle to Maloney. But East Greenwich somehow getting it over. Silverman helping out on the play as Calixto will fire it out of bounds. And that'll be the biggest lead of the night so far. 16-12. It's Warburton again. And will hit the right net out of back. Or hits the net, East point back. Shum to serve, they're down 3. Hits it from the right. And Stanger with a bullet. Blocking effort by Pinsons and Maloney can't stop the fire. Substitution in. (17-13). High up in the air and out of bounds. And tipped John Carroll's camera. John Carroll, the channel owner of Jonathan's Epic Pranks. You can see the pure film right there. (17-14) as Calixto will serve, received by Stanger. Stanger with a lofty one. Wang keeping it alive. Shum 2. Pinsons. Wow, what a triple play.
Great play. I'm not even speaking after that.
And Andy, tell us, how much Shingy Wang contributed to that one as Calixto is serving that. And East Greenwich gets it.
Point goes to East Greenwich.
Bronski serve. Wang gets it over. Shum giving it in. Larry another setup. So Wang. Yeah, good block by Maloney there. East Greenwich keeping it in play though. As inaccurate look at the net right there. And that'll be the 19th for East Greenwich. It'll be Stanger. He's back with a point. It'll be Yin. And out of bounds.
Hits it out.
To 16, received by Larry. Set up Shum outside. Vincent inbound. Vincent's really picking up the slack, even as a sophomore for this Cranston team. Been a stud at outside hitter. As he'll get a chance to serve. It's low, but somehow they manage to get it over. Shum just firing away and getting it to the other side. Good play by Yearlin on the defensive side. Wang getting it up and over. A chance to try and make something happen right there, but East just simply letting it hit the ground after some effort shown on the defensive front. That'll be 21-17. Serving is Silverman. Fires away low, inbounds to Yin. Shum set up Wang. And Shum bringing it over. Flixo dig. Rennick. And that'll go out of bounds East. Too high, hits the roof. East still very well alive. Vincent. Wang subbed out for Rivera, who will get the third serve of this set. It's Rivera. In Shum, Rennick fires. And can't get it to go over, and Stang. Rivera serve. Set up Silverman, fires, and Yin can't bring it up. (22-19). Shum set up to Calixto, cross court. A little bit of miscommunication there. That one hits the ground. Cole Arsenal can't get it in time.
20-22. Yee subbing in.
Michael Yee, the designated server of the team. Can be key. East
Great
hasn't
serve.
had a lead as of late. High set up as Yee can. 23-20. Rangers 2 away from winning the first set of action here on a fans-only sports network. He subbed out for Rennick. Actually, 2 sub outs. So that'll be Rennick and Yee out. Warburton to serve. Received by Rivera. Shum setting it up for Calixto, who gets denied. Huffin staying on the play. And they're one away from winning the first set. Rivera receives. Shum fires to Maloney in bounds. They do. That breathes in some life into the Thunderbolts. They're down 3, 1 away from East Greenwich, winning the first set. It'll be Caleb Shum to serve. Fires it. Would have gone out of bounds, but instead a dart, a monster, a bullet. Raiden Stanger, the dagger for the first set. And that'll be the end, 25-21. That'll be the end of the first set. We'll be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And we're back. First set goes to East Greenwich, 25-21 victory right there for East Greenwich Avengers. They have a 1-0 lead over the Cranston Thunderbolts hosting. Tim Mean on play-by-play along with Andy Wu on analyst studio and camera. And Andy, what did you see from the Bulls at first
Well,
set?
score was pretty close, so they had the effort in. Just couldn't pull through. audience is a little more quieter this game.
Yeah. A huge difference from the packed crowd we saw in the first game.
Yeah.
As Christian Rivera will start things off for the second set of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Fires away, but Yin on a great dig. Shum got it over. Set up, Reddick fires and still alive. Rivera sets it forward, Shum over. And what a block! Shum Reddick, another fire away as Rivera can get to it, tipped off by the two middle blockers. Playing up in the net. And it'll be 1-0. East Greenwich take the first point of the second set. Silverman to start action and serving for the Avengers. And that will be grazing off the net. 2-0. And interestingly enough, East Greenwich, not enough players on GV. There's not enough players on the roster to start as a little bit of an issue in terms of where people are lined up on the Thunderbolt side, and that will be a little confusing there. Yeah, as mentioned, East Greenwich, not enough players to have a JV roster. So this game started earlier, 6 o'clock instead of the usual 6:30 time, and that one is too low. And that'll be Pinson's heading in for the defensive specialist / libero, John Caroa. Saw some time in the first game as Maloney will sub in for Yin. Serving Rennick. From the right side, a block by Calixto. And Hunter Maloney finishing up strong. As our timekeeper, or at least scoreboard manager, Mr. Sparks, history teacher at Cranston High School East, with a little motivational message.
Yee with the serve.
Michael Yee, on the team last year, didn't have too much playing time. Now setting up as the primary, or at least specialty server. As drilling through the block with the kill, Aaron Stang. 4-2. Dabrowski serving. And Vincent knocks her on the ground. 5-2. Cranston East down 3. Dabrowski serving again from the right side. And Vincent sets it up nicely this time. Calixto made in bounds and blocking effort all for naught. 6 of the second set. Dabrowski again. Vincent nearly gets a bucket right there, but Can't get the point on the floor. 7-2. Dabrowski again. And grazes past the net again, and that time they figure it out. Shum to serve. Hits the right. Set up Silverman to Stanger as he'll get it over. Shum. Too much pressure there. Out of bounds. 8-3. To serve is Warburton. Hits the net. Subbing in is Carlos Laura, his first time in the game. Subbed out is Rivera. He'll head back to the bench. Calixto serving. And deep hits the dig. Dabrowski. Vincent manages to go through defenders. Huff and Stanger unable to hit the ball for the block. It's Calixto serving again. High but received on a dig as Maloney responds with a vicious strike. Ball still in play, and setting it up outside to Laura. Laura over the heads of defenders. Stanger with a hit deep to Calixto. Set up Shum, pin sense. Gets blocked, but manages to bring it back up. Playing at the left side. Stanger again! And Stanger having himself a game. Rips through the blockers. Avenger serving. Shum setting up pin sense. Fires away. Nearly going out of bounds, and a miscommunication error right there. Two players try to go for it. And just couldn't get enough room to make a play right there. Larry Yin serving behind the back of Diggs. Send it over Yin. Good awareness right there. Pin sense. Soft lob over. Stanger will not get the point in as he'll get it out of bounds. Middle blockers did not touch the ball. It's been fiercely competitive these first two sets. And oh no, Larry. $10-7. Stanger grazes the net and out of bounds. And make sure you're with us tomorrow when the Centermost Girls Lacrosse team takes on Bayview at 6 o'clock. As Laura, high, nearly hits the roof. Dabrowski probably would have went out of bounds, but Calixto bringing it up. Dabrowski again. Shoom. Set up. Laura. Pass. Blockers. And through. Down to a 1-point deficit for the Thunderbolts. Vincent serving. Hits the middle libero. Warburton. Shoom. Set up. Rennick. Silverman. To Stanger with a stinger. Back to 11-9. Serving it up, Eden Huff. Yin down low, set up. Sins. Silverman to Dobronsky, out of bounds. Rivera back in to serve. And that'll be high up in the air. Got it over with Dobronsky. As a fake by Rennick. Calixto over. High hit. Calixto manages to get it. And can't get it up. Point. Silverman. Vincent. Shoom. Calixto! The fellow Tim putting in work. Michael Yu getting back in. It's a fast one. Silverman set up to the middle. Shoom, Calixto again. And Woodard went out of bounds. But good awareness. Good play by the Thunderbolts as the hit by Dobronsky will hit the net. Tied up at 12. Timeout taken by East Greenwich. And we will be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound!
Back after the timeout, it's tied 12-12. Jimmy and Andy Wu on broadcast duties. Andy Wu also doing camera. The setup by Silverman and blocked by Maloney
Another point for
after the
East.
hit by Arsenal. Gets the Bolts up with the lead. E serving. That'll be too low.
2 points for East.
14-12. Yee serving. High up in the air. Set up by Silverman. Fires away, and Vincent's trying to hit it with a hand. But no hand in helping out that play. Back to East Greenwich serve. Dobronsky. East has not won a set at home yet, and that one would just be a bullet to the net. No reason why that net should be getting that type of abuse. 15-13. Shum serve. Received by the libero. And Stanger at the corner. Warburton serving. And Rivera and Yin tried to hit it at the same time. Another case of who should have been there for Cranston East. Warburton serving. Rivera, not a good angle on the reception. 16-15. Warburton to the middle. Yin. Maloney will get it up there in time. Calixto. Shum. Rivera hits the ground!
Tied 16-16.
And what a saving play by each of the three. Tie game at 16. Calixto serving. Junior Joaquin Hernandez, the cameraman in the background. Set up. Stanger gets back the lead. Subbing, Joel Effendi. Then Effendi out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Tie game.
They will not be Larigan serving, and newly changed number to 16, Kato Comforted. Serving, that's low. Saved by East Greenwich, and too low. East back with the lead. for this. Shoom set up Reddick, and he gets the point. Uh-oh. And timeout taken. We'll take a break.
East Greenwich.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Dumps in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score! Great defense.
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and
East up 19-17, exiting the timeout as Cato Compratus. The serve. Since getting it over. Warburton and Silverman. Ball still in play. Laura from the left side. Silverman to Stanger and inbound. Server is Stanger. There we go. As graceful play. Lauren that is also a graceful play, just not for Cranston East. Tie up at 19 after the timeout. Finger serving. One of the seniors on this team and stays inbounds. Just hugging the corner right there. That'll be an ace for him. From the middle. And that'll be another point. Two-point lead. After some back and forthing. And since, oh, out of bounds. $21-20. Vincent. You set up. Another block tipped. Laura on the dig. June set up Calixto and fires the rocket out of bounds. It'll be Eden Huff, the sophomore serving. 22-20. Just making sure the lineups are looking good, looking sharp, looking fresh. And as we look at how the roster, or at least lineup, is looking for Cranston East. A quick reminder to my National Honor Society members of Cranston High School East to vote Tim Yean for NHS President. That's Timyean for President. Still waiting. Next, 3 servers looking in for East. This is as book. They're gonna look at the book as zoom to the middle of the net. Waiting. Waiting for the server check, sponsored by nobody. As let's see if we can fit in. Nope, we can't fit in a quick question. Looking for their 23rd. Server Eden Huff. Low dig by Yin, and Laura will send it over to the bleachers. You on floor with an accurate pass to the door. Timeout taken. We'll be right back.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Alright, after a lengthy wait for the server check, followed by at least Greenwich point. Timeout after 23-20. East Greenwich looking towards their second set of the night. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. 23-20 is your score. You're live on the Fans Only Sports Network. Laura gets blocked. Rennick hits his body. Right over to 24. Serving is Aiden Huff again, the sophomore, in action. In on the dig, and that'll go out of bounds. That'll be the second set victory. East Greenwich wins their second, 2-0.
East Greenwich wins the match 2-0. This match is being streamed live on the Fans Only Sports Network. To access the broadcast live or on demand,
Cranston East, one set away from having another sleep at home. We will be right back for more.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell.
And we are so graciously back here for the third set of action between the Avengers and Thunderbolts. As you can see, 25-20. Avengers one set away from winning it all. We're winning this game, or match. Jim Yeen, Andy Wu, and we'll reset the score for you. As we're about to be underway. East Greenwich serving this time. And that'll go out of bounds. It'll be Rivera to serve. Hits it low. Vincent up in the air. Shum setting it up for Calixto, and too low. Serving is Dobronsky. And Rennick gets denied at the net. This is up top, received by the libero. And the out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And up walking. Traffic Canty, athletic director for Cranston Public Schools,
Yee serving in.
with a throwback shirt. A lovely one at that. BBC Sports. Only the OGs will remember. Holtz Broadcasting Corporation Sports. He will serve. Set up. Fires away. Let's see by Rivera, but he can't get to it in time. Tied at 2. Serving it up is Warburton. As Shum tries to get it over. Maloney, that time the middle blocker. Right there, as that one will go out of bounds. That nearly hits our photographer. Hopefully he'll hook us up with some cool pictures after the game. 40th attempt. It'll be Shum to serve. That'll be low receive. Still in play. Shum outside, pin six, denied. Rivera. Can't fit it in. 7, Joel Effendi coming in. It'll be Effendi to serve. Tied at 3. Calixto, Shum, set up to Maloney, out of bounds. Effendi again. Yin with a day. Set up Shum. Hitting it out of bounds. 10. Oh my god. 5-3. And in kind of related note, there's also a battle of the cameramen, or Effendi serving again. Yin. Shum to Vincent. Another dig by Yin. Baloney. He's kind of spinning it over and hitting it directly down the middle. Six, 3. Yeah, battle of the cameramen. Jonathan's up Franks versus the unnamed cameraman for East Greenwich. Some nice one to look at. And firing away is Stanger, but Shum keeps it alive. Another block by Maloney. And cash money. What a play. What an effort. Shum keeping it alive with a one-hand lunge. And Maloney, after receiving it over, gets it with a bang. And Carl out of bounds. Hits the line, referees call it out. Click still serving. Outside, Stanger, dig, Calixto, Shum, one-hand setup. Yin fires away! But the block, 50-50, works out for East Greenwich. As Justin Reyes will sub in replacing Baloney. We couldn't connect on the block. Server is Stanger. Had a productive game at the outside hitter. Laura. Ooh, no, nice move right there. And a little nice move by Dobronsky. Probably 8-5. In. Shoe, set up. Laura, denied, but Reyes Santana coming up with it. Vincent gets past the blockers. Eight, 6. And then to serve, Kato Comprados. And I'll go over. Opposite side. Boom, and no call on the net. Block, but what do they call it for? They call it for East Greenwich. For now, they're going to give it to East Greenwich. And Cranston East not liking the call at all before that play. So, make it 9-6 as it'll be another lineup check. Nine six. In dig. Shum saving it. Sending it over is Cole Arsenal. Rennick. The soft touch. One hand isn't enough. Next server is Pinsins. 9-7. As good save, but they're going to call it to the other side. East Greenwich 10th of the third set. Ten 7, and the third set serving is Max Silverman. Out of bounds and out the door. When they say hit it home, they'll mean hit it out the door. Rivera serving for East. Set up. And Rivera, bad angle. Got it down instead of up. 11-8. Federals trying not to drop to an 0-4 start on this season. And that'll help them a bit. 11-9 again. Michael Yee, professional server, in action. And a little bit short, but gets it over. Shum to Pinsins, gets it over again. Fired away. And inbound. And the Avengers looking excited after that one. 12-9. Warburton. Bounces right off the net. 12-10. Schum to serve. And what a block. Lickstow gets it over, but locked up. Maloney picking it back up though at Vincent. Hammers a dagger. And Stanger responds with his own. 13-10. Set up, Vincent fires away, and inbound. Actually, they're going to call for East. My apologies there. Guess if you're fans, you should be optimistic about that one. Carlos Flora subs in for Rivera, who's been getting a chunk of playing time as of late. Entered in the fourth set of the classical game, or classical match. Stanger with another one. Laying down the law. In, set up Schum to Pinsence at the right side as he'll get denied. $14-12. Gonna go for a 7. Good competitive. Vincent fires away and cross court. Pinning him down. Forcing one of the bench players from East Greenwich to pick it up at the top of the bleachers. And that's a nice one. Brought us serving again. Yeah, there's going to be another play, and out of bounds! Tie game at 14. And again, tie set. Apologies right there. Need to remember our lingo. At least Greenwich takes the time out to figure out their lingo on the court, and we'll be back.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Cranston fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Third set, had it tied up again at 14. It's been hotly contested in between each set, but Avengers coming out on top each in the first two. Cabrera to serve Cato specifically.
Out of bounds.
Still a chance for East to make a hopeful comeback. Cabrera's serving again. He served a couple straight so far. Now they're up 15-14, trying to continue the pace. Outside, big. Oh, a play by Laura. Oh, can't get it up. And it just barely touches the top of the net. And that'll be 15-15. Saving grace by Laura. To serve is Huff. High up top. Good by Yin. Shum to Vincent's over. And they'll just launch it there from behind the net. And that'll get the Avengers back with the lead. Again, 16-15 is your score right now for this third set. Shum set up looking like it's Laura, and that'll go right out. And that's a good and healthy look at the scoreboard by our cameraman, Andy Wu. So, thanks, Andy.
Yeah, no problem.
That'll be too low. Cranston East comes back up with the serve. Charles Vincent up next. The athletic director behind him. Probably a lot of pressure. Nice one cleanly. There's going to be another dart out of bounds. 17. Vincent. Set up. And another out of bounds. East with a lead again. Vincent. Serving. High. Inbounds. Set up by Silverman and a block right there. And they'll bring it down. Thunder brought by Shum and Rennick. And another timeout taken by the Avengers. We'll be right back.
East Greenwich.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are about 20 seconds away until play resumes. Another very quick, hopeful message to all my NHS participants. Some playing on the floor right now, either on the bench or like Larry Yin. You see him right now playing as libero and a potential Tim Yeen voter for the National Honor Society. Vote Tim Yeen on the next NHS meeting. Vincent serving. Outside, fires away, and inbound. Serve is Silverman. And wonder what happened there. Yeah, that'll be another easy point. I do not know what's happening with the communication effort between the Thunderbolts players right now, but it's getting them easy points. Vincent fires away and inbounds. Subbing. Here's Rivera. Fires away low over the net. And fired again and kill by Dobronsky. Tied at 20 in the third set. Dobronsky puts the net. Back to an Easter lead. Michael Yee coming back in. Fire away. And tip. Rivera dig. Shum setting it up for Calixto, and an awkward hand placement will have him hit the net. Looks like it's going to be another close finish. One actually, to try and get their first set on the board. Yeah, and on the home season. Vincent, Shum, set up. Vincent's down the middle. Another kill there for the sophomore. Yeah, it's gonna be the other sophomore. Doesn't. Yeah, oh, hit in the head face after the block. Great defensive play by Cranston East. And bad hit to the face box on Stanger, as he gets a little bit of karma for the damage he's done so far to Cranston East. Shum serving again. Set up, back to Stanger, received by Rivera. Vincent's hitting it again, and it's going to be one away. 24-21. East looking to win their first set at home. Shum will be hitting from the left side. One more point until they win the first set to make it a 2-1 game. Weird match. And that'll be it. 25-21. East with their first set win of the match.
East Greenwich 21. East Greenwich leads the match 2-1.
East Greenwich still leading 2-1. But a fighting chance for the Thunderbolts, as they are up, or they win 25-21. And we'll be right back.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot!
And welcome back to the fourth set of action. The East won their first set, not only in this match, but at home as well. As you see Curtis Kong, varsity player, there rooting for his team, saying hi to the camera. East up 2-1, or I mean down 2-1, but they won the fourth set, 25-21. Trying to continue that here, this fourth set. Timmy in here, I'm playing to play along with Andy Wu, with occasional commentary, doing the majority of camera work here. We're doing a terrific job so far. The ball will slowly roll to Tim Calixto with a backward pass to Christian Rivera, as he'll be the one to open up the fourth set of action as East tries to get a comeback going for them. Rivera up high. Rivera Warburton getting over. That's been sent! Doesn't like that one! He gets the first point of the fourth set. That's a big bang from Charles Vincent. What if you throw another player from the varsity roster for Cranston East, but not on the floor right now. Rivera, received by Warburton. Set up Silverman, firing away Zabronsky, and no hit directly towards the middle, and that'll be another miscommunication effort right there. That's been one of the factors for East allowing some of the points to East Greenwich. Just don't know where to go and don't know who's hit him. Silverman to serve. Set up Yen. Vincent bringing it back up after the hit away. Reddick. Touch. Looks like. Well, didn't get the point there. That's all I have to say. to go. Serving is Silverman again, and that one will bounce off the net. And one of the members of the crowd certainly voicing their opinion on that one. Michael Yee serving. Take from Dobronsky. Hit by Dobronsky. Let's make it the all Dobronsky show. The junior with a kill right there. And now it's going to be Dobronsky serving. Didn't know we had a Taysom Hill for volleyball. But of course, volleyball you're expected to do everything. Just a weird turn of events as Calixto can get it to go. Couldn't lunge down in time. 4-2. East Greenwich. With Dobronsky serving again. Dig by Calixto. Set up Shum. Pinsent. Oh my! Just watching it over again. Another solid effort from Pinsent so far. Shum the setter. Or server. Too low. Probably was disgusted at the fact that I said setter instead of server. Warburton at server. Junior Libero gets it up. Dig by Rivera. Set up by Shum, but Vincent. Too low of an angle. Okay, the athletic director Mike Trepicanti kicks it up. Serve is Warburton. Right side. Vincent. Up to the left, firing away with Stenger. For Vincent again. Tip! And point for Cranston East. There we go. Vincent gets it low. And we'll just fire it, but Vincent's on the dig. And nobody can get to Hunter Maloney. Strong defensive effort there. Pointing it back in. So nobody to try and get that one. 6-5. Avengers still up. Vince fires away and out of bounds. As it's hit by the East Greenwich receiver. Tie game at 6 as I think that was John Carrera on the screen. Vince fired another one! Timeout taken. Back to back. Charles Vincent's aces. And we'll be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right.
All right, we're back after a little bit of a housing crisis, and what my address was from Andy Wu. We're back in action. It's a very quiet crowd. We're probably the only speaker there. We've probably spoken the most words out of anybody here. It's been since with a serve. He had back-to-back aces, but he's going to get another ace there as the Greenwich will tie it up at 7 after the failed block attempt. And Joel Effendi looking to serve. He's been out there for serving opportunities. Tied at 7. Hits the middle, dig, Larry in. Pinsent set up to Calixto again, and the blockers don't get it. It's going to be tipped and moved off into the right, and that'll be another East lead. Gator Comfortus coming back in. He's going to get blocked by the flag boy and Coach Diggs. He's talking to Hunter Maloney right now. There's Comfortus. Can't get it to go. Again, make sure you're with us tomorrow for the final game of, or the final broadcasted game of April vacation, as the Cranston East Coast lacrosse team looks to win versus Bayview. Winless on the season, they are. Consents over, set up, Silverman, and over and out is Dabronsky. Tim Calixto to serve. And another timeout. We'll be right back.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
All right, and we're back. 9-8. Thunderbolts leading over the Avengers by 1 in the fourth set of action here on the Fan Village Sports Network. Tim Mean, play-by-play, Andy Wu, camera. And that'll be short. Back to a tie at 9 apiece. Tough to serve. High, received by Yin. Shun setting up for Pinsent at the middle. And Dabronsky blocked. Not blocked that time. Shun, Pinsent again. High up in the air, hits the bar and in. Cranston East, 10th point of the set. That's a right call, raising the roof. Rivera serving again. trying to tie the set at 2. They are 15 points away. East Greenwich 16 away. Rivera fires it and out of bounds. Silverman serving. Tied at 10. Calixto, Shum keeps it in. And Yin gets it with a kill. It's the corner. Michael Yee coming back in. Taking his time. And inbound. Michael Yee. Happy Cambodian New Year for him. Yeah. Lofty one. And out of bounds. Ace for Mr. Yee. 13-10. It'll be Yee to serve it up again. And oh, what a dig by Rivera. Denied the stanger. Well, East Greenwich getting the point there, and they'll get the serve back. Rennick subbing in replacement of Michael Yee. Or Rennick out. Now Larry Yin in. There's going to be Shu, Maloney, Pinsons, Rivera, Calixto, Yin at libero, and the rest of the starters there on the court right now. Served by Dobronsky. Shu set up Pinsons, and that'll be too many hits right there. That'll be another Cranston East point. Caleb Shum, the server now. Shuttle's turning the tide around. Shum. Hits him to the libero, Warburton. And good dig by him. Yin, backwards setup for Pinsent. Hits Warburton again. Silverman set up to Stanger. And he'll get another kill. That's going to be 14-13. Spencer Warburton on the serve. High received by Yin. Shum set up to Rivera. He'll get it over. Silverman on the other side. And Stanger with another banger. And Coach Diggs wants a timeout. We'll be right back. A minute timeout.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field.
And some fun facts about volleyball. Did you know that you can play up to 5 sets? You only need 3 sets to win. That is something Andy Wu found out just 10 seconds ago. Tie game at 14. Tie set. Shum, Vincent hits the middle. Stanger over, in. Good play by Calixto to keep it in. Rivera sending it over, and now Jablonski with a lofty one tip by the locker. Then Yin trying to lunge for it. Can't get it in time. It'll be Warburton. Server here. And it's a dart. Received by Yin. Pinson's on the outside, and East Point. Will be Pinson serving a rocket. And they're going to get the point anyway. As the Thunderbolt finally have it their way in terms of the little rotation violations or whatever happens there. If they take the lead. Pinsons fires another one. Outside is Stanger. Yin keeping up in the air. Pinsons, and they'll hit it out of bounds. 16 apiece. They're tied again. And Joel Effendi coming back in. It'll be Effendi serve. Fires away. Yin sees. Shum set up to Maloney. Miscommunication effort again. Joel Effendi. Out of bounds. Tied at 17 again. Comfortus to serve. And there we go. Put up outside, denied. Yeah, we don't want that in our house. Cranston, he says. Stinger denied at the net. Serving again is Comfortus. Ribeiro getting it over. Vincent fires away once again. Hits the wall near the fire alarm. We might need it right now because Charles Vincent having a game on fire as of right now. Cato Comfortus serving again. Okay, that one's slow. Amir Stanger. Pinsons, Shum, set up, back to Pinsons again. And out of bounds. Up to 20 for Cranston as they look to win their second straight set and tie it up at 2 apiece. Your score. Your fourth set. Yeah, and out of bounds again. East up to a 3-point advantage. Calixto serving. Set up Silverman, and Vincent's down. Can't get it in time. 21-19, East Greenwich down by 2, looking to close it out here. A serve by Huff. Set up Shum again, Laura over. Received by Stanger. Reddick with a bomb. And East with another point, 22nd. $22-19. Rivera. Serve. Kept in bounds. Silverman set up to Zabronsky and inbounds. Avenger point. $22-20. Lofty and whoa, good enough for a score. Silverman again. Shum outside, Vincent, pass the blockers. Oh, yeah. Athleticism there. And gonna give the point to East. 23-21. East 2 away from making it a tie match. Michael Yee. Maybe he'll deliver the killing blow of the fourth set. Fires away. Set up. And Stanger out of bounds. One more point. The bench is chanting. Yee. A chance to deliver the final blow. Or second to final blow. And that'll be too high. Second set won by Cranston East. Tie game at 2 apiece. I keep saying game, but you already know I mean match. 25-21. We'll be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot, score!
Alright, we're back in a flash. Tie game at 2 apiece. Tie match at 2 apiece. As the Thunderbolts look to overcome a 2-0 deficit and try to win their first game of the season. Jimmy on play-by-play, Andy Wu on cameraman, and sometimes analyst duty. Fifth set goes up to 15. Whoever reaches 15 wins. It'll be East Greenwich serving. You're watching this on the Fans Only Sports Network. A fifth set of action. Vincent fires away. At the middle is... And they're going to give it to East Greenwich. Hit it inbounds, it looks like. Alright, past the blockers. It's gonna be Rivera serving. Up and over. And just gonna do it in time. Aaron Stang. Cranston East. Up 2-1. And zoom with the boom! Oh my God! Have mercy on me, Caleb Shoom. Takes advantage and delivers a strike. Served by Rivera again. Silverman on the setup on the right side. Denied by Reddick and Vincent. 4-1. Dobronsky denied at the net. This is our house. Rivera the serve. They'll fire away and inbounds. Christian Rivera using the timeout. East Greenwich. Christian Rivera using the Algebra 2 honor skills taught by Tom Lavoie. And now will be a timeout taken. East Greenwich. We'll be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down.
Now we're back. Right before Christian Rivera, using the Algebra 2 honors skills, finding the zeros, finding the maximum point, and finding the total distance he
Using
needed
the
to
quadratic
survive.
formula.
Set up,
Completing the
fire
square
away,
factoring.
block, and East. Point.
East gets another
Thunderbolt.
point.
Strike. And I know in my 1 week I had Algebra 2 honors last year with Ben Chen. He loves that class. East Greenwich set up. And another ace point. Absolute disaster right now for the Avengers. Rivera. He's been the main man at server for basically the entire fifth set. Fires away. Take by the libero. And oh, shoot. Nice play right there. Set up. Radic. Block. Pinsett keeping it up. Rivera setting it up again. Pinsett. And they're going to get another point for the Thunderbolts. What is happening right now in Ventitulo Gym? Rivera, serve, set up, fire away, Stanger to Calixto keeping it up, Shum to Pinsett again, dig by Silverman. And Shum, another boom! Past the blocker, 9th point to 1 timeout Avengers. First win, hopefully, potentially coming up for these Thunderbolts. We'll be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score!
9-1, ladies and gentlemen. Helped out by Caleb Shum after striking the blocker and making a critical play. Although momentum swinging one at that. 9-1. Rivera, the server again. Right side, Dabrowski, and he's Greenwich. Rivera, bad mistake there to try and hit that one. Clearly would have went out of bounds, but Rivera up in center had no choice. Couldn't dodge that. Nine 2. And East Greenwich point. Again, 9-3. Shum to Redick. Down the other side, Stanger inbounds. And it's 9-4. Server Dabrowski. And too low. You need 15 to win the 5th. And the Thunderbolts, 5 away. Caleb Shum. Passing it, trying to pass to Michael Yee. A little bit messy on the pass there, but complete otherwise. Wouldn't have been complete in football, but we're not playing football right now. Michael Yee looking to serve. Fires away. Left side to Dabrowski. Set up to Stanger. Receives Pinsent. Shum. Set up again. Pinsent. Blocked and denied. Avenger crowd stunned on that one. Trying to climb their way back up is the Avengers. Warburton, the server, the libero, the junior. Just try not to go over, try not to go under. Clean serve right there. Received by Rivera. Shum at the middle to set it up to Vincent. And out of bounds. Nudging it out the line. And it's going to be 10-6. Cranston East still up. But East Greenwich making their way up there to a tie. Down by 4. Warburton the server again. Fires away. Receive Rivera at the middle. Shum will just launch it over. And East with their 11th of the set. Coach Diggs pushing Carlos Flora out of there. Trying to get it on time. Shum the server. Silverman on the setup towards Stanger. Blast past the blockers. No call right there. Rivera sending it over. And out of bounds, they call it. East 12. I think I could hear my own echo right there. That was a very, very silent crowd. I'm not too afraid to show my voice off. Shum set over and low. 12-7. Joel Effendi coming back in at the senior spot. Or a senior serving again. Fires away. Received by Yin. Set up Shum. Princess over. Received by Warburton. Set up Silverman. Outside Stanger. And inbounds. Cranston East losing that point to East Greenwich. Effendi. And grazes the net. Yin set up and Sense just headed it over. Shum receive. Yin. Pinsent. Back deep. Stanger. Yin. Pinsent again. Back and forth action here. Shum again. Yin set up. Pinsent. And two-handed. Making it a match again. Or the Avengers. Can be Effendi again. Once more. Fires away. Yin. Shum. Outside Pinsent. With 9-1 at a point. As that'll be a denial, but out of bounds. 12-10. East Greenwich on a rampage for being down very big. 9-1. Up. Subbing, Justin Reyes coming in for Maloney. Again, receive Shum. Outside Calixto block. Reyes gets it over. Shoom high. Again, setup. It's getting exciting. Vincent over and out of bounds. Hits the bleachers and the crowd. Laura subbing back in. Takes place of Rivera. Vincent's the server. He had to kill last time. 13-10. Fires away and out of bounds. East Greenwich back at serve. Another sub in Maloney, this time in for Santana. Server is Stanger. Hits it clean. Set up Shoom. Pinsins at the middle. And lunging to the floor is libero Warburn. Stanger getting it away. Shoom, another setup. Maloney, pass blockers. Libero setting it up. And another block. And let's see who it is. And Avengers get the point. Back to a 1-point match. Might be the serve of the game for Stanger. Shoom, one hand setup. Maloney. Other side, Thunderbolts. Shoom, another setup. Vincent fired in, out of bounds. Tied at 13. Thunderbolts need 2 straight to not make it a 1-by-2 situation. And timeout taken. We'll be right back. Tied at 13. This is getting exciting, folks. Watching it all on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Tie game at 13. East Greenwich on a massive run, 12-4. Haven't had the lead at all since the first point of the set. Fire away, Pinsent. Shoom. Maloney with a down! A bomb by Hunter. One away from winning the 5th. And all they have to do is not let East Greenwich score to make it a 1-by-2 situation. 14-13 your score. Compratus, the server. Had a chance to end it versus Hendricken. Will he do it versus East Greenwich this year? Compratus, big. Vincent fires away. Could this be the kill blow? No. Blocked by Rennick. And oh man! East Greenwich keeps it alive. And our cameraman is upset. Tie game at 14. This could either be the match, or this could be one away from either team from making it to the 2-point lead mark. Healing. Defense. Shoom keeping alive. Laura, the intended. And Cranston Ace makes it 15. One away. Tim Calixto. Just one more. Crowd is silent. High. Dig by Effendi. Set up. Middle. Yeah, and out of bounds. Back to a tie match at 15. Substitution. In. Aaron Stang. Serving is Silverman. High, receive by Yin. Keeping it alive, Calixto! Off the pass from Reddick. Set up. Big. Reddick. Another one from Calixto. Shun setting it up. Pinsent. Keep it a libero. And tip. And in! Off the tipped hand. East Greenwich. One away. And timeout taken. It's 16-15 at the fifth set. We will be right back.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Whoa. 16-15. East Greenwich advantage. The server is Silverman. Just one away. Shum. Makes sense. And off of that, Laura, good awareness there. Laura again, denied, up, Reddick trying to get it over, and that'll be the end. That'll be game. East Greenwich. Hold on, phone. Holds a phone. Holds a phone. That is the end, actually. And that is it. And that's it. 17-15 is your final score. Cranston East falls to 0-4. They're going to be back when they face Bishop Hendricken at home here. Thunderbolts 0-4 in the season. 17-15, a fifth set loss. East Greenwich up victorious. 3-2. That is it for us. I'm Tim Ian on play-by-play, Andy Root, camera, and partial analyst. We thank you guys for joining this exciting matchup between the Avengers and Bolts. So we wish you a happy rest of your night. And to all any who celebrated a happy Cambodia.